Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. We are back live for the Ashton Twins Classic 2020 edition. We are live at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We get to have an amazingly special guest commentating with me, Miss Ashley Burrows.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Q Sports Live.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you came on. So we are about to get underway. We started it up just a touch early, and you'll be able to hear the MC announcing all of the players and the tables and so on and so forth. So we are a little bit early, but we have Calgary's own Tony Sakamoto taking on the one and only Miss Emily Duddy. It's going to be a barn burner. Be a really, really good match. And so, Ashley, you are from New York City.
I am. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
And first time to Canada?
Miss Emily Duddy and Jennifer Beretta.
Nice. Do you play against them much down there? Same pool room?
We don't do a lot of playing against each other. I do see Jen quite often. We don't really play against each other.
No.
We're chit-chatting about life.
Yes. Well, that's always good, too. And it's your first time to Canada?
It is my second time in Canada.
Second time to Canada. First in Calgary?
First in Calgary.
Nice. So here's our MC.
Earlier match finishing on table 7, a good battle going on between Jolly and Ariana Lynch. Starting over on table number 1, sponsored by Poison by Predator.
I'm going to turn these mics up a little bit so y'all can hear them.
Montgomery, Texas. Longtime WPBA advocate, currently ranked number 24. Give it up for Kim, the Lone Star Newsom. And also her opponent, formerly ranked in the top 15 from Minnesota. Give it up for June Myers. Sponsored by QMax and CoinOp Solutions with multiple WPBA championships from Villarica, Georgia. Currently ranked number 8, the Assassin, Monica Webb. And her opponent with multiple Canadian championships from St. Philippe. Give it up for Veronique Menard. On the streaming table, table number 5, sponsored by Gary Borge Dental and Amsterdam Billiards from New York, New York, our reality TV star, currently ranked number 15, the billiard bombshell, Emily
Did you watch
Duddy.
Emily's...
And her opponent, sponsored by Q Sports Live from right here in beautiful Calgary. Give it up for Tony Sakamoto. And over on table number 8, sponsored by Josie Custom Cues and Brutal Game Gear, the 2019 Texas Open 10-ball champ. Give it up for number 17th ranked Virginia Slim, Gail Eaton. And her opponent who said, "Don't call me Bellinger." Oh, okay, it's Denise the Bomb Bellanger. Ladies, you can rack them up. And it looks like while we were doing our announcements, John Lee was able to finish the match against...
Hello, Eric, by the way. Shout out to Eric Nelson of Team Straight Pool Eye.
What's going on, Eric? So, Calgary viewers, you know what to do. I've reserved this all day. Hulk smash that share button. Get it done. So I'm going to put Facebook up here. We'll put YouTube down there.
So Tony wins the lag. She's going to break first. Let's see how they deal with the fast cloth, and the cushions on this table seem to be a tiny bit bouncier than the rest of the room.
Honestly, this table has seemingly played lightning fast. But again, that's from our perspective. You were down playing on this table.
Yes, I was. I don't know if you call what I did playing.
Oh, of course. I know you're hard on yourself. We
I
were
am.
talking prior to us going live, and it's always that way. No matter what sport you play or what you're doing, you're always going to be harder on yourself than anybody else.
Well, obviously, playing somebody of Lena's caliber, you really can't make many mistakes.
No, you can't. She is not ranked number 5 for no wrong reasons.
So dominoes can start to fall very quickly,
Yes.
and it's hard to get back in mentally.
Tony with the break.
Legal break.
Really nice break. Squats the cue ball.
So we have a shot on the one here. It's a tough cut. 2 balls back down table.
I think she is probably going to take on this cut. If she misses, hope to miss pro side, bring the cue ball back down table, shape the 2.
Yeah, risk reward. I mean,
Yeah.
it should get down for the 2, and if not, if she doesn't make it, the possibility of a safety. So
Indeed. What kind of table? These are diamond tables sponsoring the Ashton Twins Classic. Simonis cloth, aramith balls, 4 1/4 inch pockets.
that's a very nice shot. 2 for 1.
Time saver. Makes the 6 ball at the same time. 2 to the 4. She may go all the way up and back halfway, just because this table is playing a little bit slick.
This is 50-50.
It is.
You could hold it,
You could.
and she tries to.
She tries.
She's
So
gonna
it
get
held
away
up
with
good.
it.
Yeah,
She's gonna go with it.
it held up good. Ashley who? Ashley Burrows is Ashley's last name. Hailing from New York City.
Hey, how you doing, Bernie?
Temple of Pool, shared on Temple of Pool. Thank you very much. Now, if all my Calgary peeps will do the same, smash it. Let's go.
Okay, so she left herself a little bit tougher than she needed to. She's on the rail. She's gonna have to stroke this and come back and forth, I think.
Yep.
You don't want to be on the wrong side of the 7 here.
That is for sure. Oof. Wipes its feet on the way in, but goes down the hole. She's looking good.
Looking good, yeah.
The only thing holding her back from completing this rack is nerves at this point.
You want to bring this back a couple inches because you don't want to be going out into the middle of the table.
Oh, she didn't want to be straight.
That's better than being too close to the rail here and having to go around. So
True enough. Nice little draw shot. 9 ball bottom left-hand corner. And of course, Tony being a Q Sports Live sponsored player, she is Calgary's own.
perfect. Oh my God.
Wow. That is very rare for
She seemed to
Tony.
rush that a little bit.
She did, yeah, got out of her normal rhythm.
No, this is not an easy shot left for Emily. It's a tough cut. I don't think the bank is open on this. I can't tell.
It's tough to see. Let's see if our other angle here gives us a better insight.
You might have
It's
to
a
shorten this a little bit with
yeah.
inside. But it's bankable.
It is bankable. The cut is on, but we'll see how Emily feels about it. Whether she's going to take the cut or the bank. Goes the
I have
three
no
rail.
idea what she was trying to do.
Did she purposely try to do the 3 rail there?
I don't know. Did it double kiss? I couldn't tell. Well, looks like Tony might get away with a mistake. I was about to say a break and run on the first rack is a big confidence boost.
It really is.
And I didn't say it on purpose because I didn't want to jinx.
Tony Sakamoto drawing first blood. That's what I'm looking for. So guys, these are the army of people that have been involved in making sure that this event goes off. And a ton of sponsors, ton of people involved. These are the sponsors, guys. If you do recognize any of their names, hit them up on their social media pages. Send them some notes. Thank them for their support in supporting the sport that we love. Very, very important.
Try a break from Emily, which is unusual. She usually breaks really good.
Yeah, she usually crushes those breaks.
But no shot on the one, unless Tony wants to play a 1-6 combo. But you're going to lose the cue ball if you do that.
Do you play the carom?
You can play the carom, but then the
Cue
one goes
ball.
down table.
Yeah. Might be able to hold the one for the one into that side, left-hand side pocket. If, I don't know, it depends on the angle I guess she's got. Which is always the tough part about sitting on this side of the camera, is trying to get the true angle.
I should try to bank it.
Is she going to get away with it?
No. Well,
Kinda. Tough cut down the rail. Or do you think Emily will play the safe?
I think you play this safe here.
Or
that
you
was a beautiful
just
shot.
fire it cross side?
Stop.
Oh, did he?
I think she's
got it.
okay.
Yeah, I think she's good. A little bit tough on the angle to get to 3. She may
Well,
float underneath the 3.
Yeah. Play it in this bottom right-hand corner.
Mhm.
Put a little outside in it.
Doesn't want to marry to it.
Uh-oh.
Don't want to get too close to the work.
There's a question. Does it go by the 9? If it
Split
goes by
the
the 9,
window.
she's okay.
Split the window between
That's
the
a
5
tight
9.
window.
That is very tight. And Taylor, yes, these are 9-foot diamond tables. They are one of the sponsors of Q Sport or Rough of the Ashton
Really?
Twins Classic.
You got
I
a new
wish.
sponsor.
I wish, just like that, right? Diamond Tables becomes a sponsor of Q
Wink,
Sports
wink.
Live, right? But they are a sponsor of the Ashton Twins Classic, along with
Anybody
Aramith
from
Balls.
Diamond is listening out there.
Yeah, right. I think that's going to sit up and dress pretty good for Tony. A little angly, but not bad. Rolling long, fast table. They are very, very slick.
Yeah, so Tony should be able to cut this, go around the side, go around the corner pocket, and play the 4 in the same, in that.
Top left.
Yeah.
2 rails out.
Nice shot. Bounce.
Four to the 5, fairly natural. 5 to 6. I think
It's going to be a little touchy. She might have to punch this a little bit.
to 6.
See, that's why I thought you had to punch it a little bit, because now
little bit.
you're on the wrong side of the ball.
Mm-hmm. So
You
I
can't
think
draw it, and you can't force foul it because the 9 might come into play.
Yeah, I think if it's me, I just take what the table gives me. I'm just gonna
Right.
pot the 5 ball.
Yeah, just pot the
Nice
5
and light.
ball,
Take
see
the
if you
cut
can
on the 6.
even throw it in a little bit to keep the cue ball there.
Yeah. Stay as far to that left-hand side as you can,
Or
you
just do that. Just stroke it. Just stroke the fuck out of the ball. Ooh, why can't I say that?
There's a little New York City coming through.
I have a potty mouth.
We'll just omit the last part. Now, I promised I would do something for Renee from the WPBA.
I can't actually see Gail's score from here, so I can't give you any updates at the moment, but when I get them, I will let you guys know. This is a funny angle.
Yeah, do you come underneath the 9 ball?
If you didn't have to use a bridge, I would say yes.
Yeah, tough. Tough shot.
Did she hit it hard enough? No.
Oof. Well, it's going to dress up for a side bank.
Yeah. 3 rails position on the 9. It's natural. Nice shot. Janet Atwell, you'd have to check the bracket. You can check the bracket at CompuSport. I don't have it in front of me.
I missed what happened. Did Tony win that?
Yes, she did.
2-0, Tony
She banked the 8 ball,
Sakamoto.
came 3 rails, perfect on the 9.
Perfect.
She's playing well.
She is definitely playing well. And we do have our viewer advantage going, guys. $700 Canadian shopping spree at any of our sponsors. You can spend it at one or all, mix it around however you want. $20 per pack gets you in to win. If you do want in and you're in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside of Canada and you want in to win, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with how you can get in it to win it. And we will do that draw live on the stream Sunday after the final match. That is definitely part of it. You gotta play the game with confidence.
So Tony has an opening shot on the 1 here. I don't know if the 2 will pass the 7 into the bottom right-hand corner. But if it does, she might be able to get out here. She's checking it now.
If the 2 passes that 7 ball,
Oh, no. Wrong ball in the hole. So Emily has a chance to get close and back into this game. Ball in hand on the 2.
so do you take this ball in hand to the top corner, or are you going to put it in the side? Side's a little bit closer, perhaps a little more control with the draw? Or are you going to put it up to the top
Well, if
right-hand
it goes
corner?
down in the bottom right, that's what I would do. Because then it's just follow. It's natural. The ball wants to go
Yeah,
that way, so why
straightforward,
not
yeah.
let the ball go that way?
Indeed.
You want to try and do as little as you need to.
She shot that just a touch quick, but it worked out.
This is going to be tricky getting on the 5.
5 to the 6 is no easy task either. She's got to get the right angle on that 5 ball.
Well, the 6 does go past the 8 into the side. So if she gets the right angle on the 5, she'll be okay.
Tony's composure and stroke is on today.
Yes,
Indeed.
it is.
And I'm attempting to be very unbiased whilst having a Q Sports Live sponsored player playing on the live stream.
So I think she's okay here. Just needs to make sure she comes off the rail a little bit.
Did she just look if that 6 goes past the 8 to the left side pocket?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, overshot.
Bouncy rails, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. They come off the rail live.
This table plays differently than the others.
Luke asks, who is commentating? It is myself, the regular furniture part of Q Sports Live. My name is Grant. Great safety.
Nice. Is she?
Very well done. And I'm being joined by the one and only Ashley Burrows.
Yes. Is she on the point too?
I think she may be horn
Wow.
hooked. Let's see. We have a fancy little camera here. Let's see if we can find out if indeed she is horn hooked.
Technology is wonderful.
Definitely
I
looks
think
like
she
she
is.
is. Try to get in there a little bit tighter while she's looking, see if we can. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she is definitely horn hooked. Nice little safety play from Miss Duddy there.
Yeah, she was. All right, so Emily's going to get a second chance at this rock, and she really needs to run this out.
Pete Robertson, my good man, how are you? He's saying good day to you, Ashley. Pete hails from Adelaide, Australia.
Wow. That's quite a ways away.
It's a little hop across the pond.
A little bit.
I don't recommend taking a boat to try to get there. You should probably fly if you want to go to Australia.
That is perfect. It's a really great shot. Touchy shot.
Oh, thank you, O'Neill. O'Neill DaCosta. It's been a minute since you've been on as well, my good friend. O'Neill is from Jamaica.
Guy is apparently saying you didn't say hi to him.
Oh, well, hi, Guy Nickland. Is that the power of the PTZ?
Okay.
Indeed it is. And Emily
some people don't
looking good.
realize bridging over these damn side pockets is not the easiest thing in the world.
No, it's
Darn side pocket.
a little bit of a wipe on
Take
the
a
way
deep
through.
breath. Take a deep breath, Emily. It went in. That's a good win for Emily. 2-1 is a really big difference from 3-0.
Absolutely. Charlie also watching
And
from
Emily's
Australia.
breaking, so
Yeah,
and
she's
she
got a
can
good
break
chance.
and run, so
Absolutely.
she can tie this up right now.
And you mentioned earlier that yourself and Emily Duddy from New York City. Emily playing with a Predator P2. A few sponsors under her name. The James Handshoe Jump Cue. Amsterdam Billiards. Gary Borge Dental. And Kamui Tips.
James does make a very nice jump cue. Hey,
Indeed.
James, if you're out there.
See
Hope your
you at
finger's
Westerns,
okay.
indeed.
James had a little accident on his lathe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did he get his hand wrapped?
I think his finger got messed up.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Everybody buy your hand shoe jump cues right now. You might not make any more.
And of course, guys, you know what to do. Smash that share button. We've got 500.
Yeah, don't just push it. Smash it.
Smash it, right?
Yes.
Throw your
And then
phone
go-
against the wall.
Then go to the store and buy a new phone.
Then go to the store, buy a new phone and a tablet so you can watch Q Sports Live on Facebook and YouTube. Hello, Gord Kerr. How are you?
So Daddy made a
on
ball.
YouTube.
She
Yeah.
can see the one,
She can see the hit.
but to me, this is
Tough
an
make.
absolute 100% safety play here.
I would agree. Look out, corner. Bucket.
All right.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
She's all right.
That'll bring Tony to the table. Happy New Year to
Can
you
she
as
see
well,
an edge of the
Jerry.
one here?
It's tough to
tight.
tell. Tough to tell the angles from up here. Hope you had a good Christmas, Grant, besides all the working stuff. Yeah, Guy, let me tell you. I worked 28 days straight, took Christmas Day off, went back to work, worked every day since then up until yesterday. And now I'm back to work doing this. Is this event free for kids? I'm not sure, Shirley, to be honest. I will find out for you, though.
What do you mean free for kids? As in audience
Yeah.
tickets? I'm not sure.
I know it's kid friendly. Kids are allowed to come down and watch.
Yeah, so you're not allowed in the casino, but they can be in this venue space.
And we'll give you a tour around the room at some point throughout this match. This isn't working, it's passion. Is that what this is? It's passion. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, absolutely. For all y'all in Australia with those fires, be safe. We're praying for you.
That's about as good as you can get on this 3-ball with all those
Oh yeah,
balls
she hit
around
that
it. I mean,
really
this
well.
is pretty. Just gonna have to do some work to get on the 4-ball though, but
Right on, Brian. David smashing the share button, showing us how it's done. Wasn't
was
this
Duddy
Duddy
on
girl
Hustlers?
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was, along with Jennifer Bretta.
Yes,
Duddy-
more recently
oh
for
my
Duddy
God.
was In a Man's World.
Really great episode, I have to say.
It was. She was. I can't remember Alex, the character she portrayed. I don't remember his last name, but I remember his first name was Alex.
Yeah. So Emily tried to play safe there. Didn't quite work out, but 8-ball looks like it's in the way.
I don't think 3 passes.
No. Unless you thin it and try and cut it in the side.
Oof, that's ultra thin.
That's.
You'd have to take the paint off that ball. Tried to play the
I
safe.
don't know what she was trying there.
Tried to play safe, but overhit a little bit. Although it ended up not terrible. Jerry, that's better. It's an addiction more than a passion. Oh, sorry to hear that, Pete. That's sad. I usually don't pray for rain for people, but in this case, I will definitely put my prayers in for you. So she did get safe.
That's a good safety. I don't know if she was actually trying to cut it in or playing safety 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But
It does leave the jump shot on for Tony.
it does. It's a long jump, though.
It is a long jump, but I know that she's got a T3 thumper jump break cue.
Yeah, the only problem is the 3-ball is also really close to the rail. So there's always a possibility that you're going to pop it off the table as well.
This event is being played at the Grey Eagle Resort and Casino in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Which I have to say is a beautiful venue.
They really did a great job. And really, we have to give kudos to 3 ladies, both Bev, Joanne, and Autumn.
Yes.
They worked their butts off.
I'm sure they
I get
did.
to know that firsthand. And they've worked their butts off to make sure that this event looks amazing. And it does. The room setup is phenomenal.
Now, it looks like the 3-ball is on the rail. So if Emily tries to cut this down into the top corner, she does have to be aware of the points of the side pocket, because sometimes they do stick out.
They do. And even though she's, maybe a couple mils off the rail, you still got to be careful.
So she just went for this safety. And she
Slowed up a
did
little
not
bit.
Get there. So did you do any gambling?
Here, minor, not a whole lot.
What's your game of choice?
I am,
Hi, Beverly Ashton.
I'm a slots player.
Oh, she overcut it. She got away with it. I am a blackjack player and a poker player. I think the odds are a little bit better.
Depending. I've played a lot of cards, a lot of poker, but I'm more of a slots player.
Can she see this through the window? In
Whoever-
between the 4 and the 7. She can.
She can see the hit
I
for
think she
sure.
can see it.
Oh, rather unfortunate for Emily.
And she broke up the cluster a little bit.
She did, yeah. She created some
That's
space.
really unfortunate.
It is. So from here, you kind of got to favor Tony to get out.
You do.
You can take that 3 either into the right side or the top right-hand corner, depending on your preference. 4 ball goes to the left side. 5 goes multiple pockets.
Personally, I would. Oh, well. Just the 3 ball go in the side. Oh, she's playing it there.
Oh, is she looking at the 3-9 combo?
No. It's an easy run out. Why would you do that? Anything can happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan.
I would play the 3 ball in the top right hand corner. Just roll up a little bit.
Yeah. 4 to the left side, 5 to the right side.
Exactly.
Yeah. 7 top
stop.
left.
It's after that. It's almost stop, 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 all the
Yeah.
way out.
Yeah.
I don't like this choice, but she's playing better than I am right now. So, who am I to question?
Well, and this
See-
is part of
see,
the.
now the 4 ball, now the cue ball is going to be going up table,
Yeah.
and
Does
the
she
5
have
ball
enough?
doesn't go past the 8.
Let's see if we can get another angle.
What you need is an
On-
overhead camera.
I know,
You need
right?
an
Except
overhead
those
camera.
big lights are in the way.
Yeah, see, the cue ball is going to go up table.
She can go 3 rails. 3 rails, 5 ball, same pocket.
That's tough, the angle you're coming in. See, you're coming towards the ball. It's
Now
not
she's going to
ideal.
have to take this 5-9. Gonna have to try the 5-9 combo. Kind of left it tough.
I mean, if you have to take it, it's lined up as best as you could. I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't really see a quality safety.
nice shot.
But then you just shoot the eyes off the combination.
She didn't even
call it
hesitate
good.
on that. She
No.
just fired that in.
Yeah. Playing confident. And we'll give a shout out to one of the sponsors of this event as well. They are local to Calgary. Bubble Mania Cafe. Phenomenal bubble tea. But they
Let's
are.
get some bubble tea.
Oh, I'm
I
telling
could
you.
use some bubble
I'm
tea.
telling you. The
Will they
best.
deliver it to the booth here?
I wish,
That'd be
because I'd
great.
order them a lot. But they are more known, as good as their bubble teas are, they're known for their wings.
Can you believe I've never had bubble tea?
What?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed. That's crazy. Really nice, well done from Miss Toni Sakamoto.
Hi, Rita in Seattle. I'm sure Bev appreciates your love.
One of the top ladies in Calgary, indeed. She didn't earn her sponsorship from us for no reason. Loses the cue ball, though.
Okay. Seems like the only issue here is the 3 ball. That's the key ball to this rack.
Game-winning rack, or game-winning shot. I thought you were a coffee guy. Thought it was Timmy's or nothing. You're 100% correct. But bubble tea from Bubble Mania is phenomenal.
That's like a dessert.
Yeah. And his truly is. It's like, it's real fruit. Real fruit bubble tea smoothie. They're phenomenal.
Keep going.
She might have to play the underside of 3,
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
which is tough because you still need to leave yourself an angle to pop that rail to get to the 5 ball.
Actually, you know what? I think she could force follow and bump the 3 ball.
Little
And
angle.
that's a safe way to play it.
It is. I think it's a little too much angle.
That's natural. I think it's fine.
Bernie, so what the heck is a bubble tea? I'll tell you what, Bernie, when you come up to Calgary, I will take you for a Bubble Mania bubble tea. Phenomenal stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, she did get it. I thought it was going to miss. I thought it was going to
So
double
did I.
horn.
So bubble tea is what? Tapioca balls or something?
Well, there's a couple. Here we have lychee jelly and the tapioca balls. And then it's kind of mixed into a fruity drink. It's like dessert. It's dessert through a straw.
No.
Underdrew
She
that.
did not stroke that at all. Daddy's a shot maker, though.
I'm telling you, Clark, you gotta go see Bubble Mania. And through this event up till January 5th, if you walk in there and say that you're a Q Sports Live viewer or ATC 2020, you get 10% off anything you order there. Got that a little bit thick, but gets away with it.
Gets away with it.
Is that Jeanette Lee speaking? This is sitting beside myself is the one and only Ashley Burrows.
Yes, this is not Jeanette.
Nice little compliment, though.
Yes. If Jeanette happens to be watching, hey. I actually saw Jeanette just before I left New York. She was in New York visiting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Black Widow herself?
Yes. Now this
Look
is
at this
beautiful.
safety. How does she hit that?
Perfect.
You can hold me to that, Bernie.
There's no cover to even hope for.
Mm-mm. Hit and hope.
2 rails, send it towards the 9. I don't know what else you would do. This is what you do. Oh, jeez. What I was going to say is you hit the top of the cue ball into the left rail, pop it over the over the 8 ball.
You're pulling a
And
Lan
just-
Martel.
You just pocket this up.
That's it. You
Right,
pull the
right.
Alain Martel, the dancing bear. I like it. Score on table 3. It looks 4-1 with Vero down 4-1. And Monica Webb, I believe, is her opponent.
She just puts the cue ball back where it is now. I think she'll be happy.
Yeah, anywhere to that lower right-hand side, mid-table or lower, she's perfect. Needs to slow up a touch. You don't want to be on that rail. Stroke test.
Same pocket she missed in the first rack.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that's out of her mind.
You gotta have a short-term memory
Yeah.
in this game.
You do.
See? And it's gonna scratch
And
on top of
scratch.
it.
Just to add insult to
And
injury.
it's really what Emily needs to get back in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Now see, we have to shoot these, right?
Of course.
But
Yep.
normally I think we would just concede it.
99 out of 100 would have been conceded. But I do believe it is the rules with the WPBA.
Yes.
3-2. So let's give you a little bit of a run around the room, show you what it's all about, the hard work that Miss Ashton, both Bev, Joanne, and Autumn have put in. So there's all your pro tables, and I'll tell you, you want to see attention to detail, and this was brought up by some of the players already. Some of the attention to detail is on the lights for every match. Each player has their own name just below where you can see. So really, really, really good attention to detail up top.
Mine got stolen.
Yours got stolen?
Mine got stolen.
No way.
Or lost.
Or lost.
They had to pencil it in with a marker.
No way.
Yeah.
So there's
So
all your
Gail,
seating.
Gail Eaton is up 3-2 in her match on table 8.
So if you are around the Calgary and surrounding area, these ladies have worked their tails off trying to put on this event, and they absolutely deserve all the support that they can get. There's tons of seating. Come on down, show them some support and reward for their hard work and effort for putting on this event.
Definite safety here. I'd try and leave the cue ball behind the 9 ball if I could. Nope. I think that's what she was going for, though. I don't know who Duffy is. Duffy is not the worst.
Yeah, and Tom, let's keep our comments positive if we can, please. Regular viewers on Q Sports Live know I have a pretty short leash when it comes to not positive comments.
I am from Brooklyn, New York, Warren. Duddy is a talent. She is a top pro, and there's a reason for that.
I can tell you, Dave, with some of the comments that have been floating around from the players, that it is the nicest setup that players have ever been to. And I have to agree, this is a phenomenal setup. They really did a great job.
I concur. Every time I say that word, I think about that movie with Leo DiCaprio.
Which one? He's been in a few.
What's that movie? Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, yes,
He's
yes,
pretending
yes.
to be a doctor.
Yes, yes, yes.
Why didn't I concur?
Now I get it. Now
That's okay.
now the memory is there. Thanks for the stream as usual. Hey, you're welcome, Warren. Thanks for tuning in as usual.
All right, stop right there. Perfect.
Who is the woman player talking right now? Just started watching.
My name is Ashley Burrows,
Hailing from
Brooklyn, New York.
New York City.
What? Now see, she hit pretty high on the long rail there, but it still went in. Tomorrow that might not go in.
I agree.
What most people don't know is new cloth is slippery. So even though we're playing with tighter pockets, it tends to accept them, especially the first day. Tomorrow that will not go in.
I would agree. And Tom, thanks for coming. That's how short of a leash I have. I have a 1 warning tolerance.
Thank you, James Barnes. Yes. What a great shot.
That is really well done by
And that
Emily.
takes a lot of guts
Yeah.
to roll that in.
A lot of guts and a lot of control. What size pockets? They are 4 1/4 inch pockets. They are diamond
Another
tables.
nice shot.
Indeed, and gonna get perfect on that 5 ball. The balls are Aeromith balls. They are
No.
all sponsors of the Ashton
Emily's
Twin Classic.
going to have to play for the 6-9 carom here, because I don't see a safety off that. I don't even know if it's in play.
Yeah, all the regular viewers, guys, know that my tolerance level for negative comments runs right around 0. I'll give one warning, and then after that, if you do it again, you know what happens. You get the ban button.
This is tough. Well, she could thin the 6 ball, right? And just leave it back down on the other side of the table.
Does she play? Yeah, there's not enough separation to play the carom off the... Oh,
Oh.
I am proven wrong. I didn't think there was enough room to play that carom. But that's why she's Emily Duddy on that side of the camera, and I'm not, and I sit on this side of the camera.
Yeah, because Emily Duddy is the worst.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, Tom can go watch pool on somebody else's feed. He's more than welcome to. He can still watch here, he just can't
I
comment.
think a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to play this game at a high level.
Not only
I mean-
play the game at a high level, but to play on a stream table with Q Sports Live doing it and a live audience behind that, it's some added pressure. And I know people say, oh yeah, I'm used to it, I'm acclimated. I've run the stream for 4 years, and even now when I play on the stream, there's still those little butterflies. If you don't have that little nervous butterfly, you're dead. You're not
Believe
human.
me, I wish I wasn't playing on the streaming table before. Now my set long brain fart is recorded for history.
I need a punt sound. Yeah, I definitely need one of those.
VHS, what's that? I'm kidding. So we got to push out here.
And for those that are looking for replays on shots, if you're tuning in on YouTube, you have the ability to go back and do instant replay on YouTube. And Clinton, you're correct. I watch a lot of that. Of course, I'm the same
What's
as...
the safety play here?
Oh, tons of safety play. And you know what? I love to see matches like this. These are my favorite type. I love the safety plays. But I watch a ton of pool. It's not just my own streams that I comment on. I watch everything. What size pockets? 4 1/4 inch.
So Emily didn't get safe here, but the 2 is tied up.
Yeah, 2 is nothing easy. So
You're playing
probably going to
position
see...
for safety.
Yeah, you're either going to see her pot the 1 ball, play position to the 2 for safety, or just play safe on the 1 ball. Just
Yeah,
bat
because
it
there's no
around.
point in making it.
No. Oh, she went for it.
Whoa.
She went for it. So fairly simple safety. Check or just chip that 2 ball off the rail. Use the 4 ball to stop. Send the cue ball off the rail back down behind the 5 ball.
That's the play. Uh-oh.
Oh, she used the
It
8.
leaked.
It did leak out.
No, it leaked. It goes inside. Emily can cut this in. It's going
Yeah.
to be touchy trying to control it to get position on the 4, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watch IC.
And the 6 and the 7 is in the way, so you can't play outside and come around.
Yeah, it's still tough. Still a tough shot. I
Just-
watch On the Wire, Creative Media, Raw Hannah. I watch a little bit of everything. I'm a pool junkie, the same as everybody else.
No, she definitely didn't hit the 9 ball first, Brittany.
No.
The 6 ball wouldn't have went in the direction that it did if she actually hit the 9 ball first.
Oh, this is going to be so much better. Thank you, Steph.
Get down, get down. I
Tough
think
to
she's okay. I
tell.
think she's okay.
Tough to tell. It's so tight.
You can spin it in.
Let's see. Does our other angle show us?
I think she can spin it
No,
in.
I think it's still a little tight.
for the viewers, what I mean is if you put a ton of, in this case, right-hand English on the cue ball, that spin will actually throw the 5 ball down towards the pocket.
You got it. Or the double back. The double back safe.
I don't know that one.
On the wire is the guy from the south. On the wire creative media is Raw Hannah. Are Denise and Krista playing? They are playing in this event for sure. Has April played yet? I believe she has.
She must have.
Yes, and I do believe she won. But you'll find all that information on the brackets. They are available on CompuSport. When you go there, just click on My Tournaments, look for the Ashton Twins Classic, and you'll be able to follow along with anybody and everybody you want. 500 plus viewers. Yeah, we need to Hulk smash that again. Let's get it up. That's nowhere even close to a record for us.
One rail kick here.
Nice little stand up, reset.
That's okay.
Natural shape back up for 7.
Mm-hmm.
6 and 7 into the same pocket.
Getting on the 8 might be tricky.
A little bit. You're going to have to get good position. Leave herself
I
some
think she's
angle.
okay.
She's perfect. This has the makings of going hill.
Yes, it does.
Why do I gotta open my mouth and give her the commentator's curse?
Well,
Why do I do that?
I didn't say anything before, and she still missed the 9 balls, so.
Give her the commentator's curse. Although, still not a give me.
No, not at all. See, I don't know if you can straight draw this, because it's going to come in contact with the 9, I think, because of where the 7 ball is sitting.
She's got a touch of angle.
Yeah. Power stroke it, come all the way forward, and then back. Oh, she tried to cheat the pocket.
She did.
Still not easy. Those balls that are close to the pocket, they can be tricky.
We've actually seen that a lot, especially on this table when the balls are close to that pocket. One of two things are going to happen. The cue ball's either going to die or it's going to come off live off those rails.
Yeah, I had a situation like okay,
It's
we're in
kind of
trouble
sort of
here.
like this.
We're in trouble here.
Yeah, kind of sort of like that.
Now, does she have the angle to hit the 8 ball and nestle the cue ball behind the 9? I think she would have played that already if she did.
Mm-hmm. What are they racing to?
I believe it's 9.
It is 9 on the A side, 9 on the B side. When you look at the scoreboard, you see Tony Sakamoto 3, Emily Duddy 3, then RT 9. That means race to 9. Typically on fast cloth.
Oh, she went for the combo.
She did. And
Oh
she
my
got
gosh, she
away
got
with
away
it.
with it.
Yeah. Typically on fast cloth, it is going to definitely slide a little.
This is an easy save. Just thin that 8-ball. It's in the cue ball all the way back down table.
Oh, yeah, chip safe for sure.
I like it the other way, though.
Yep.
Yeah, this side is better.
Yep.
Because
That
then the
way you
9
use the
comes into
9,
play.
yeah.
Right. It's better for Emily, too, because she's lefty.
There is our pin master back at work. I appreciate it, David.
Switch the scratch.
Oh, she's more than good. Left the outside edge.
Yeah, she might be able to see
she
the
gets the
outside
hit.
edge. It's tough to hit it that thin from that far, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, hello, Elaine. Happy New Year to you as well. They are scheduled matches, 2 hours and 15-minute scheduled times. If you run over that time, then the ref will come in
No, see,
and
that's what I was saying.
install the shot clock.
That shot, it's hard to thin from
Oh,
that far
totally.
away.
Yeah.
And you hit it too thick, you sell out.
Too thick, you sell. Too
Too
thin,
thin,
you
you
set.
miss it, and
Yeah.
it's ball in hand. So,
Yeah.
touchy,
Very,
touchy.
very, very tough shot.
Nice.
Came up a little bit short on shape, but she
Okay.
should be okay. It's
Yeah.
cuttable. You just got to watch out for that side
That
pocket.
side pocket
Mhm.
is an issue here, so she might have to jack up on this ball a little bit. This is touchy, because you jack up too much, you bring the corner pocket into play.
Do you play the bank pocket weight? Or just over pocket weight, miss pro side?
Maybe.
If you don't feel comfortable on that cut, of course,
Beautiful.
you just put it in the heart like that, and then you don't have to worry about it.
See, that kind of shot, you'd rather be a little bit too far up
Mhm.
than
Under.
on that 50-yard line,
Mhm.
because that side pocket is huge.
Yeah. Crazy big. Well, we'll give a shout out to one of the Q Sports Live sponsors, Brutal Game Gear. The one and only, the hillbilly himself, Charlie Bryant. If you haven't been there, make sure you check him out on the website or Facebook.
So Emily takes the lead for the first time in the match.
And we'll see how
I'm
Tony
calling
handles
it.
that. That
I'm
sometimes
going to call it right now. Break and run.
You're going to call a break and run?
Yeah. I'm not betting anything.
No bubble tea bet?
No.
Makes a ball. 1 ball across, 2 ball across. Legal break. Sitting pretty dressed on the 1 ball.
Touchy.
Touchy to get shape on the 2 because the 4 ball is kind of in the way a little bit.
Mm.
And no matter what way you go, you try to slow roll, you go into the 4. If you try to power through and check the left side rail back across, you're bringing the 9 ball into play.
Does she have enough angle to draw off the side rail before the side pocket and come back out to the middle of the table?
Possibly. It's always tough to tell
think
the
that's the safest
exact,
bet,
yeah,
But
the exact
right,
angle.
like you say, you can't quite tell from. It always looks a little different when you're at the table.
Hey, thank you, Danny. We appreciate it. So she did go below that side pocket. Didn't bring the 9 into play, but kind of mishit a little bit.
This is dead straight, is it?
She's got a touch of angle, so she can maybe go forward, but again, you gotta watch your shots here, because like you said earlier, those rails are playing a little bit lively.
Nice shot.
Yeah, takes the rail out of the equation. And really no issues at all on this table. This is more control the cue ball.
She needs to get good on this 3-ball. And if she does, should be good.
Look out for...
Uh-oh.
She's
She's
good.
fine. No. No bubble tea bet.
No, she wouldn't bet me the bubble tea. But even if I lost, I'd have bought one for you. Four to the 6, nice straight draw.
Yeah.
Want to leave yourself a little bit of angle on that 6-ball. Fires it in.
That's a bit more angle than I think she wanted.
A little bit steep.
She didn't really stroke that well.
No, she kind of punched it. So, of course, Tony being from Calgary and a Q Sports Live sponsored player, I can tell you her last big event was in Montreal. She did cash in that event, but really hasn't played a whole lot. Catches outside horn. Looks like
That's what I
she's
was
going to the
thinking.
bank.
With the angle she had, she might have wanted to just commit and go off this second rail and back up.
Yep. Well, and this gives her a nice 3-rail bank shot. Natural shape for the 8.
Kim Newsom is up 3-2 against June Myers.
So I kind of like what she did there. She didn't go 3 rails around, didn't try to pound it in. She kind of took what the table gave her there. Just accepted the long shot on the 8-ball, natural shape down for the 9. Didn't try to get too fancy, which is where I always go wrong. Oh,
This is not good.
overstroked. Past the 50-yard line even. Let's see if the banks are open for Miss Tony Sakamoto at 10:30 at night. I totally thought 3 rails as well.
Do you hit this soft?
I think I'm going to hit mid-stroke. I don't want to overpower it, but I
The
want to
angle-
make sure.
the
I want
angle
it to get there.
Bank it because it's close to the rail. She's going to be putting follow on it, so
Oh, she just takes the cut.
that's a good move.
Not too bad. That leaves some
Right,
distance and
right.
hampering with the
Worst case
with the corner
scenario,
pocket. Yeah.
right? I mean, unless you get really unlucky and it hits the point.
Yes. Good catch. Good catch. I knew exactly where your mind went right there.
Hey, I didn't start calling it that. That was guys from a long time ago.
Yes. Good catch, though. So another stroke test for Emily Duddy.
Yeah. This
Take
is
a
all or
2
nothing
game.
right here.
Yeah, take a 2-game lead. Wobbles it. Now that should be an easy in for Tony. We'll have a tie ball game. Just like that. And once again, guys, I want to show this up. I'm going to put this up a lot throughout this weekend because I need people to understand how vital the people on this list and the companies on this list
Sponsors are super important.
massively.
This game is not going to be where it is without these people, without these companies, and without your support.
100%. 100%. So if you
Not you,
recognize, not
but
me.
them
No,
out there.
yes, not me. I know where I sit on the
Yeah,
totem
nobody
pole.
cares about
No. So if you do recognize any of the names on that list, guys, make sure you go to their social media pages, thank them for their support for the Ashton Twin Classics and whatever other pool events they may be part of. Massively, massively important. How is Monica doing? It's getting tight over there. I think it's
Monica
5-3.
is up 6-3.
6 or
So she looks like she's doing pretty well.
is it 5 or 6?
6.
Wow.
I have good eyes.
I used to, not so much anymore. Red Deer
No
is coming
shot.
up.
No shot.
Nope.
It's definitely, you got to push here.
Where do you push to?
I don't know. Because if you push down table, that's
Yeah.
just a
You're asking
easy
for
s-
trouble.
yeah.
I think she's
Yeah,
doing it right.
this is
Left
the
of
right
the
move here.
left rail.
I actually would have nicked the 3 ball and try to send it really close to the bottom rail, just make it more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Eric, I cannot see the scoreboard for Gail from where the booth is.
From Belgium tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Patrick, and Happy New Year to you as well.
Send us some chocolates.
Please, lots. The milk chocolate.
No, dark chocolate.
Milk chocolate. Okay, Patrick, we have an order to put in. Half dark chocolate, half milk chocolate.
No crickets in the chocolate, please.
Yeah, definitely no crickets.
Can you give us the surrounding scores in progress? Pretty please. Well, since you asked so nicely. Kim and June, Kim Newsom, June Myers are tied 3-3. Monica Webb is up 7-3 versus,
Vero Menard.
okay, and Gail's match I cannot see. Gail Eaton.
And Denise Ballanger.
Right, not Bellinger.
Not Bellinger. Denise Ballanger.
Patrick Roy.
Yeah, we got waffle and chocolate. I'll take both. In fact, if you just take the waffle, cover that in chocolate, then send it. I'm good. They want chocolate covered ants.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
No bugs.
no.
I can be adventurous
I
with food.
I'm not.
Not bugs.
No,
No bugs. No.
I'm not even adventurous with food. I'm very plain Jane meat and potatoes. That's what I get for being the Irish kid that I am.
Well, let me rephrase that. I'm willing to be adventurous, but most of the time I'm quite boring.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Just because I'm lazy, not because I don't want to.
At least you're honest about it.
I'm predisposed to laziness. You should see me not want to take out the bridge and just like lay out across the table.
Taking shots you know you shouldn't,
Right.
in positions you know you shouldn't.
Not in tournaments, though.
No. Do you know the player's Fargo rate?
I don't know Tony's. I believe Emily's is in the high fives. I think she's like 580 something.
I think Tony's in
590.
there as well. It's a race. I'll see if I can find them.
Well, I'm going to beat you to Emily's, because just 'cause.
Just 'cause? 595 for Emily Duddy. Let me see what Tony is. It's Tony Sakamoto, 579. Tight. Close. I think she... Tight to the rail with the cue ball, 5 to the left-hand side pocket. It's going to bring in the bottom left-hand corner.
It's a tie game. I don't know if you go for it. There's a safety here. I mean, you at this level, you should be able to freeze the cue ball to the 7.
Mm-hmm. Roll the 5 ball up, freeze to the back of 7.
I mean, it depends. Do you play percentages or you go with your gut?
Depends on how I feel that day.
Nice.
Very well done. We'll see if she wants to
Yeah.
have that rack removed. I'll go grab him.
Yeah. What's Gail's score?
Five to 2.
Gail is up 5-2. Any idea what kind of chalk she is using? Well, which one? I believe Emily Duddy uses Talm chalk.
She does. You can see the white square. I think Tony is just using Masters chalk.
All right, not much to do with this 8-ball, just pocket it.
Mm-hmm. Au naturel. Don't know if anybody will beat Allison. There is a room full of ladies, and I think there could be a handful that
Allison
are
Fisher?
equal. Yeah.
Lena, the way Lena's playing, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lena is very capable of beating Allison way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Brittany Bryant,
Brittany Bryant,
April
yeah.
Larson.
April Larson beat Allison in the last event that we had
Mm-hmm.
a month ago in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I, unfortunately, had a shot to beat Miss Allison Fisher. I was on the hill first, and I dogged the 9-ball, and she beat me 8-7.
It was close.
It
But
was close.
to go hill first.
Well, she was a little off, admitted, and I was a little on. I was playing a lot better than I did today. By the way, the players are on break, just in case you were wondering why nothing is going on. I took advantage of what little mistakes she did make, and yeah. The worst part is having everybody in the audience come up to you over the next 3 hours and tell you how well you played and how you
Yes, of
almost beat her.
course, Yes.
And, you know, I was rooting for you.
Of course,
and
right.
I'm just trying to forget it.
Pete Robertson, Allison's nickname is the Duchess of Doom.
That is a great nickname.
Yes. The Black Widow is Jeanette Lee.
Beretta's got a nice nickname, too. 9mm,
The
I mean.
9mm.
I actually don't have a link to CompuSport. I just have the app on my phone. So I wouldn't be able to give you a link. Clinton?
Clinton, when you go onto CompuSport, just click on My Tournament, and as soon as that opens up, you'll see the Ashton Twin Classic. Click on that, and then it'll have the brackets. Click on the bracket, and go down to the 9-ball event that has 50 beside it.
Angela Janik. No, you didn't.
Huh?
Angela Janik is one of our WPBA ladies who unfortunately did not make it to this event. But many loves go out to you, Angela. We miss you. And hopefully you make it to the next event.
Who is speaking almost beating Allison Fisher? The one and only Ashley Burrows.
I got lucky.
No. You create your own luck, and you had to, in order to compete with Allison Fisher, on or off, you gotta play well. You have to. So I know you're trying to be humble, but I won't let you.
Allison was not playing to her capabilities. And I was able to take advantage.
And there you go. Enough said. You did what you were supposed to do.
I almost did.
You
what I was
almost
supposed to.
Okay, take the words out of my mouth. I retract my previous statement. And it looks like they have taken a break.
It looks like everybody's taking a break.
Everybody's taking a break. The whole room almost cleared out. They're all going out.
No, the only match playing right now is Gail.
Yeah, Gail and Denise. So once again, guys,
Belanger?
Denise Belanger, absolutely.
Belanger.
So once again, guys, these are the sponsors for the ATC 2020. Take a mental note, write it down, take a snapshot, so that later on, when you have time, go visit them on their social media pages, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, be it whatever. Send them a message, thank them for their support. Without them, our game does not get to grow.
Thank you, David.
Can I pin it? Let me see, David. Nope. I don't know why. Facebook will not allow me to pin. But I really do appreciate the hard work you always put in, David. You're an avid viewer of Q Sports Live, always willing to help out and post those links for us. And it's a huge help. Watching from South Florida. Okay, so there begs the question. We dropped a little bit because everybody's on break. 340 people on Facebook, 193 on YouTube. Where's everybody tuning in from? And your couch does not count. Can't say your couch or your basement. Whereabouts in the world are you?
I think the temperature in South Florida is probably a little bit nicer than here right now.
You think?
Although the mountains look spectacular.
So are you flying out right away, or are you sticking around to
I don't
take
fly
in
out
some
till
of the
Monday.
sights?
So hopefully my tournament doesn't end too early. Hopefully I can wreak some havoc on the B-side. But when it does, unfortunately, come to an end, I do plan on trying to take a drive to Lake
Louise. Indeed.
St. Louis. What's up?
You don't see
Savannah,
Karen Core
Georgia.
playing much. If you'd have tuned into Q Sports Live in, I'll say mid-November, you would have seen Karen Core on the stream.
Karen Core has, for reasons I do not know, and I don't want to speak to her reasons, but has not been playing WPBA.
Yep.
And we'll just
And
leave it
it's
at
not,
that.
yeah, not my story to tell. So we've got Alaska
A few
in
Georgians,
the house.
Georgian people.
The Georgia Peaches. Chicago, Vancouver Island, Maryland, Delaware, Reno, Nevada.
He's
And of
watching at a
course,
casino.
He is watching at a casino for sure. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
East Columbus, Ohio. It's very specific.
Yes. Still in Savannah, Georgia. I love that name.
Winnipeg.
Savannah,
Winnipeg.
Georgia. Montreal.
Somebody's in Winnipeg.
Somebody is in
You must be
Winnipeg,
happy you got your Jets back.
right?
I guess there's a lot of NHL teams in the States, but for some reason it doesn't seem like a lot of Americans follow
No.
hockey.
No, it's quite wild because Canada, we're nuts.
I know.
Crazy about hockey.
So I am a Ranger fan, by the way.
Well, of course you're a Rangers
What's the
fan.
score?
You
Aren't they
from
playing
New
right now?
York Rangers. Calgary and is it Calgary,
Aren't
New
the
York?
Flames playing the Rangers?
I think so.
Does
We're
anybody know
gonna
the
win.
score?
Do you know that?
Somebody in the chat, tell me what the score is, please.
Atlanta, Georgia. So on YouTube, Chicago, Wisconsin, San Diego, Texas, Jacksonville.
Rick Sinclair, go Penguins. Yeah, no.
Florida. Go Pens.
You know, it's funny, being a Ranger fan, you hate everybody. You're a rivalry with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger fan, you hate the Flyers, you hate the Penguins. You hate Boston because the New York Boston thing.
Yes.
Flames won 4-3.
4-3.
That's because the Rangers suck now. We had our shot.
Yes. So nice little shot there from Tony. Just came up a little bit short on that shape for 4. Still will cut, but you got to lose the cue ball a little bit.
Oh, and the Islanders. We don't like the Islanders.
Oh, look at that safety. Don't
Great
go in the
safety.
hole. Don't go in the hole.
Don't go by the hole.
Okay, good news, bad news, right? It's over the hole.
Pop it over the
But-
7 or kick at it.
One real kick, I think. That's a little close. Unless you have a T3. If you have a T3, then that'll work. Yes, Viet. Ashley is from New York City. I love saying that, by the
Go
way.
Oilers. That's okay.
Go Oilers.
Yeah, because half the Rangers team in 93, 94 was from Edmonton.
Rhonda, that's like a swear word on a CSL stream. That's
Oh,
our
wow,
provincial
she came up
rival,
so
right?
short.
Yeah. And you know, Rhonda, I'm just giving you a hard time. I can't say too many bad things about Edmonton. I used to live there. Why aren't there more women pros at this? Do you have to qualify?
It is by invite.
Invite only, absolutely. And to get 50 ladies, 50 pro ladies in Calgary from all over the world, from Japan, from Russia, all over the States,
New Year's,
all over
by the way,
Canada.
as well.
Yeah. The day starting after New Year's is pretty incredible.
This is interesting. She played position for the combo,
She did.
and
She's
she
gonna
had
have
ball
to.
in hand,
Interesting.
and the ball was basically sitting in the pocket. So there's a lot you could have done with that.
Mm-hmm. Now you've got to control the cue ball and the 5 ball.
And yeah, it's just a see now that's
Kind of
well,
overhit that a little bit.
did yeah.
Is CSL streaming the Westerns? 99% yes.
Gerard,
But I can't confirm 100%
how many
yet.
players left?
This is day one.
This is double elimination, so nobody's been knocked out completely yet.
Veronique Menard.
Okay, Monica Webb just won. Oh, this is touchy. No, that was a mistake.
Yep.
I think at that point you just try and hit from her perspective, right side of the 5-ball and just leave it on the side rail.
Mm-hmm. Is the new Q-Tech jump cue and the T3 similar? Do I know? I have used the new Q-Tech jump cue. Nope. Not close.
Don't know. Haven't tried either of them. I love my BQ jump cue. Carbon fiber, super light. Awesome.
I will let you hit with the BK or with the T3, especially on the break. So
well, of course,
it is,
BQ is one of my sponsors,
of course.
and they are great guys. Really take care of me. And in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
the best hitting carbon fiber shaft, hands down. Feels like a wood shaft.
I have never hit with it. So
Well, you can try mine later.
yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't have that artificial ping kind of artificial hollow feel
Yes.
like the Revo does. And the Q-Tech
Yeah.
seems to have just like this weird thud to me.
I'm not a Revo fan. One of the Q Sports Live sponsors is Jacoby, and we play with the Jacoby Black, and I love it.
I have not tried the Jacoby Black. I
You'll
also
find
haven't tried
it
the
very
Mez.
similar.
I hear the Mez. Mika Immonen had told me that the Mez was really good. Now, obviously, he is sponsored by Mez, so he does need to say that. But I've heard that from many people. Nice.
Wow.
Dead center pocket. Tie game.
Tie ball. You know what? I think I said this at 3-3, that this has the makings to go to Hill Hill.
Did you say that?
I think I did. Pretty sure.
I didn't hear anything.
Q-Tech Propel is an 11-ounce carbon fiber jumper. Q is amazing. Tyler, fun fact, I actually bought Allison Fisher's gold crown from her back in April. Salt of the earth type of human being is Allison Fisher.
She's a nice lady. And she's funny.
She is funny.
Like, you think she's like this. I thought she was a very proper English woman. She's not.
No.
She's hilarious.
She's
She
fun.
makes jokes. She's funny.
Yeah.
She's friendly. She's super nice.
Both have adjusted well to the table, yeah.
Oh, that's why they're pros.
Wow. How's that for a break? And she gets maybe a look at the one ball, maybe.
Tough cut, top left corner.
But again, she had this in rack number 1. Cut
It
the...
was a little different.
It was, well, same type. She's got to come down table for the 2. I think she takes it on. Maybe?
Do you think she tries to play this with a little outside spin? Or just
Yes.
make it? Because
I think you got to play a little outside spin.
otherwise cutting it in isn't really worth it.
No. Beautiful. A little bit
Little too
overhit,
hard,
but
yeah.
really well done. David confirms, yes, you did say it. It was 3-3 when I said it.
Oh, I know he said it. I was just giving him a hard time.
I just want to make sure that you knew. Oh, didn't get there. Do you think fatigue is starting to set in? It's 11 o'clock at night.
It's late, and
been
a
a long
lot
day.
of us traveled from a
Mhm.
long ways away. So, yeah, I mean, I think that definitely had something to do with my performance in my game.
Yeah, we kind of had a conversation about that. Going through Christmas, then New Year's, and then, hey, why not just hop on a plane and go from New York City to Calgary and then try to play in a tournament? That's only a small ask. Great bank shot. Unfortunately, the 9 ball is now a beach ball, blocking out the 3.
I think you had 2 rolls here. I think possibilities are
I
better.
like the 2 rail kick. Makes that 3 ball just a little bigger. Oh, wow. She almost took the paint off that ball.
You know, that could have been a little bit of slide off the bottom rail because of the new cloth. For those of you who don't play in tournament conditions, new cloth tends to slide, so the ball actually, in a sense, masses off the rail and widens an angle. So,
Which is odd for a diamond table because usually they shorten up, which is why she played it the way she did. But again, with the new cloth, going to slide a little.
I like how you say again.
Did I say again?
You said again.
Again? It's a Canadian thing.
Yeah. Well, us New Yorkers say things funny too. So.
Are you saying I talk funny?
We all have our quirks.
Oh, now I have quirks.
We have character.
We have character.
Yes.
I like it. I'll accept that. Now here is an interesting little position. If that
Just-
6-9 is wired up, do you take it?
No.
Very,
Too many
very
factors.
interesting.
Too many factors. 4
Yes.
balls here.
Yeah. Cue ball, 4 ball, 6 ball, 9 ball.
I mean, you're hitting the cue ball, which is obviously round, with a tiny little stick, right? Pointy stick, right?
Yes.
So any deviation, other than where exactly you need to hit it, especially from far away, just makes it that much more important. And now you're including 3 other spherical shaped
Mhm.
things. I mean,
So,
the point of contact between 2 balls is so minuscule.
yes.
And if you're off by the least little bit, especially from far away, it's going to miss by, because the margin for error just expands,
Well, and
and
technically,
I don't think a lot of people realize how difficult it is to play this game at a high
it's
level.
massively difficult.
Because once you start talking about spin and how that affects
Mm-hmm.
and transfers to the object ball, which a lot of people don't know, to be able to do what the top pros do and control the cue ball as well as they do.
And the
it's-
mental side, too.
Yeah.
To be able to keep your mental focus for an entire tournament is exhausting. Never mind walking the table and so on and so forth. But technically speaking, and I know there's a lot of parallels drawn between pool and golf, but when you get technical about it, with the size of the tip versus the size of the cue ball in pool versus the club head and the size of the golf ball in golf, when you get technical about it, pool is technically more difficult than golf. Plus you add in the other factors of controlling a cue ball, an object ball, the spin, and on a combination, 3 different effects.
All right, so she missed the 5 here. And it's sitting in front of the pocket, but it looks like it's dead straight. And the cue ball is almost sitting on the rail, so there's not much you can do with it. And this is going to be a touchy shot.
Is she just
Emily.
going to roll up? Just try to play the little roll
See-
up for 6 to the left-hand side pocket?
But then you let maybe a small imperfection in the balance of the table affect the outcome of what you're doing.
How many women events pay $10,000 for first or more? There's not a lot.
No, there's not a lot. I
Right, the
believe those are
WPBA
the classics. Or the Masters. The Masters?
The Masters.
Yeah, the Masters, yeah.
Yeah.
I think as far as levels go, the signature events are lowest and the classics are in the middle.
Mhm.
And the... Hey, Robin. Miss ya. Down in Alabama. With your doggy. I think my doggy misses your doggy. Our dogs are friends.
I knew that would be controversial. Whoa! With all due respect, golf is much more difficult. Good luck hitting a 320-yard drive straight, etc. Except I've done that.
That doesn't impress me.
No.
A lot of people can hit the ball that far
Mhm.
and that straight. What the guys do when they shape the ball, that's something special.
Mm-hmm. Tony won
And by
that.
the way, I'm not the one who said golf is easier. He did.
No, no,
It
I
was
did.
him.
That's my claim, and I will back that up.
I know it's her style, but Emily needs to slow down a bit. Well, you know what? Everybody has their own pace.
Yeah. Well, and if you
And
play
if-
out of that pace,
Yes, if you play out of that pace, it normally does more damage than good. So if you're a slower player, that works for you. That's great. But if
you
you're
have to
more
play your
comfortable
natural. Yeah.
playing at a faster pace, slowing down can actually mess you up.
Mm-hmm. Do you know or have any news on the 9:30 matches? The one between Denise, I can't see their
can't see it.
scoreboards.
Kim Newsom and June Myers. Kim is up 5-4. No drinking allowed, Ray. We are professionals.
Nice little attempt at that safety. Wanted the 3 ball to stay in the way. So Tony does have a really, really good chance here to play a pretty lock-up safe.
Yeah.
And once again, they are playing and racing to 9. So every game from this point is worth just a little bit more. Really nicely executed.
It's not as lock up as I'm sure she wanted, but does the job.
It did the job, and to accomplish that using the rest, the rake, the bridge, whatever you want to call it, job well done.
1 rail kick, 1-3 combo, piece of cake.
Is she going to get away with it?
She got away with it. Amazing.
I think Tony brings out the short
gotta
stick.
jump this.
Yeah.
Well, you can't kick the right side because I think you're.
Yeah,
she's blocked on
sitting
that
in the
point.
jaws. Yeah.
And there's too much traffic going down table. So you have to jump. There's not
I
even
think
a
so
choice.
too. Yeah. And I think she agrees. I think she's walking over to get the short stick. How about direct to the heart? And there, ladies and gentlemen, is your T3 jump break cue. I'm a proud sponsor.
At that angle into the side pocket, that's tough too.
Yeah, she
The
hit
only
that
thing she
flawless.
didn't do is draw the cue ball back
Yeah.
for the 2. But
I'm
yeah.
sure she'll take it.
I'm sure Filler would have made it and drawn it back.
Yes.
But Filler's just not fair. You're not supposed to be that good at
Right.
19.
Right.
It's just not fair.
A world beater at 19 years old.
Not in the Moscone.
No. I'll say this. I'll say when it comes to Josh Filler, massive, massive load of talent. But I think maybe he was trying to fire up his team in the Moscone Cup. And maybe And I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying for sure. But maybe the ego kind of got him in the way a little bit.
You know, I'm not sure, but
I haven't met him, so I can't speak to what he's like.
it's that atmosphere. I mean, you sort of have to.
You kind of do. And I
she's-
get the premise of what and why he did what he did, and why he said what he said.
No, no, no.
Is this being streamed on YouTube? Indeed it is. So Emily Duddy at the table.
Liz Cole is watching. Why are you watching from a tablet? Why aren't you down here, Liz Cole?
She's up relaxing in her hotel room.
You lazy
sure of
bum.
it.
You and your jammies.
Look at this shot. Look at that shot. Very nicely done. Nice angle on the 5, top right-hand corner. Or you got to go top right hand corner, off that side rail.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably roll it in the side, but
I think you
that
got to
does
punch.
nothing for you.
You got to punch up to the top right-hand corner.
Yeah, you got to stun this, just like that.
Right across.
A little bit more, a little bit more.
That brought the 9 ball.
Yeah,
In on the
see,
bridge.
you wanted maybe like 3 more inches there.
Yeah. Very well
You're
done.
right. Filler is filler. And you know what? When you're that good,
Yeah.
be as cocky as you want to be.
That's it. When you're that good, they call you Mister. I think she's going to be on the 50-yard line again. Same type of scenario. Back cut to the bottom right. Avoid that side pocket.
Yeah, I think she was trying to make that ball, and she got a little lost on where she wanted the cue ball to end up. I mean, she's like 2 feet too short.
Mm-hmm.
I did that
And
a few
again-
times as well.
Yeah, and again, you want to play that. You can afford to be a little high on that ball, but to be low on that ball, that is tough. Although,
It's not an easy leave.
no,
And these
it's stroke
tiny little
test.
angles. You know, I'd rather take a 45-degree angle
Yeah.
sometimes over than, these
The
2 or 4 or 5-degree
Yeah.
angles. 'Cause
This will be a little bit of a stroke test. Elaine Hicks, Ashley, can you tell us about how you got to the WPBA?
well, let's see, about a year and a half ago. Ooh, there we go. There's a miss.
And leaving it dead over the side pocket. So we're going to go tie ball game.
I'm going to smack you if she misses it.
Then we know the commentator's curse dead real.
About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I just happened to be in a great city for pool and happened to actually know Jean Belucas and asked her for lessons. Jean is not really involved in pool anymore, and she's very fine with that. But she did direct me to Jennifer Beretta, who gave me a couple lessons, and she thought I should submit a video to the board of directors for the WPBA to see if they would allow me an invite to an event. So when there was an opening, because it does go by ranking, invites get sent out in order of ranking. So when an opportunity arose that I was able to have an invite after some invitations were turned down, that's how I got in. So yeah.
And the rest is history.
and now I am in the top 32 for the first time, and I'm very happy about that.
That's an accomplishment.
Yes. So I guess I get to have my picture in the program this year.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
And how long did it take? What's the time
I
frame?
think it's about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I had taken quite a bit of time off from pool, and decided I used to love this game. Let me get back into it. And one thing led to another, and then all of a sudden I'm in Wisconsin a year and a half ago, playing Jeanette Lee on the TV table, which was quite an experience.
No doubt. Congratulations. Because to play, like you said earlier, to play pool at a very high level takes a lot of dedication,
It does.
a lot of focus.
I mean, you hear about Semang and how often she practices. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
8 hours a day, 7 days a week. I love pool, but I don't love pool that much.
Yes.
I couldn't do it. Even if it was my only thing. If I won the
Even if-
lottery tomorrow
Yeah.
and I could just play pool for the rest of my life, I don't think I love it that much.
Yeah, that
And I think to be that good, like Semang is, I mean, she's truly a talent. You know,
she's
the
insanely
once in a
talented.
generation talent.
Yeah.
I think she's in the top 30 Fargo in the world, including men.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, massive shout out to
But
to
you
her
really
talent.
you really have to love this game to an
You-
obsession standpoint.
Yeah, you gotta have dedication beyond to be able to play this game for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So this is tricky. 2 balls in the pocket here. But you played it very nicely. Because those can be tricky.
We've seen it
Perfect.
all day today. It was one of the comments that has been kind of right from the start of the day is if those balls are sitting inside that pocket, it's either going to come off live or get jammed up.
Now, does she go forward and play the 4 in the side here, or does she draw back and play the 4 in the corner? I would say draw.
I think so
there's
too.
more
It's a nice
margin
little
for
touch.
error.
Yeah, just a nice little touch
And
draw.
that was... I mean, she's still okay. She
She's
just need to pocket
okay.
it.
Are you going to go 2 or 3 rails? Draw up 2 or 3? Forward
Me
brings the
personally-
side.
And you saw me do this in my match. I would play inside.
Yep.
And just come across. I can hit it softer and have the pocket be more accepting.
Yep.
Although that 3 rail is an option. But you do have to hit it harder.
Yeah, and I'm more apt to hit a ball harder and play the long shape than to try to slow roll it in.
You know, that's it depends on your background.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started playing pool, I'm not that flexible. I can't do that. When I first started playing pool, majoritively for the first 5 years of my pool life was almost strictly straight pool,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot of tiny movements. I mean, you basically
Yeah.
live on one half the table.
Right.
And that's probably why I choose that shot.
Mm-hmm. See, in my
No, Emily.
Emily, some uncharacteristic misses from Emily in this match.
I mean, I know she plays at a fast pace, but I think she even, for her, I think she got
She
down
might
a
be
little
rushing.
bit fast.
Yeah, rushing a touch. But my background is mostly construction work, and for me to try to slow roll after a day of work, it's not happening.
Fine motor skills, just not.
Not there. Not there.
I understand that.
So that's probably why when I've played on our own stream, there was a couple of people that comment that I use a lot of bottom, and that's where my comfort is. That's where my home is to play bottom shape. And whether I have to play bottom and go 3 rails,
Yes, Royce.
right?
Be a good boy, please.
Sorry.
I'm assuming that comment was when Emily was
Yes,
on the table.
Royce, not appropriate, sir.
Tight match, tight match. I think it's really going to come down to who makes the last mistake.
I would agree. And we do have, I think I mentioned this before, the makings of Hill Hill. It would be kind of cool to see that.
Oh,
Hill
definitely.
Hill. Who doesn't love Hill Hill?
The people playing.
Well, yes. Okay, other than the people playing, who doesn't love Hill Hill? Lotto Max is 70 million tomorrow. Sure is. I have my ticket.
I'm going to get a ticket and take your money back to America, back to the United States.
Wow.
Can I win? I don't think I can win, can I?
Yeah, I think you can.
A
Or do
foreigner
you
can
have to
win?
be?
I'm not a citizen.
Do you have to be a Canadian? But if your ticket wins, then you just
Yeah, yeah.
let somebody in Canada know. Hey.
I guess it's a good thing I'm sitting next to a Canadian.
Yes. You know a Canadian or two.
I know a few.
That was a really nice break by Emily Duddy. Nice
Emily
control.
breaks very well.
She does. She can win, and it's tax-free here. There you go.
Well,
Yeah, if you win
screw it. If I win the
70
lottery, you know what? I'll just move to Canada.
There you go. $70 million win here is $70 million in your pocket.
That is not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
I think she wanted to come back up even further.
Yeah, but she put inside on that like she would have to.
The
She'd have to
inside-
break
you know what,
stroke that.
The inside, yeah. The inside probably killed some of the speed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's going to get away with it. That inside juice. Checked really nicely off that rail. Using now the 4-ball as the wall between.
Well, you know, she
The
got a
cue
little
ball and
lucky. She got a roll, but at the same time, choosing which way to kick
Mm-hmm.
allows you to get quote unquote lucky.
Yes.
And that's knowledge.
Well, and you have to
knowledge isn't luck.
you have to create your own luck. Kevin, it's weird that you say that because your 8-ball game is strong. For me, my 8-ball game, I've been a 7-foot player for a very, very long time. And it really does depend, Kevin, on kind of when you catch me playing. So, for example, if I was to try to play in this event, I just worked 28 days straight. I'm going to be no good. I'm going to be no good. But when it comes time to get ready for big tournaments or playoffs or what have you, I try to take as much time as I can off because I know the effect of what it is I do and how that affects my stroke. I just get part of, I guess, where I get really lucky is I get to watch a lot of very, very good pool. So table knowledge wise is really good.
That, you know, that's a really good point. Nice two-way shot here.
Yeah, really well done.
That's a really good point. And you know, if you can't make it to a table in this day and age with technology and the
Mhm.
internet, put a great matchup on YouTube. Quiz yourself. What do you think the player is going to do? What choices they're going to make? You know, are they going to play safe? What's safe? Where? Behind what ball? And that's going to help you learn. That's going to increase your knowledge base.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to make more informed decisions.
Well, and I can attribute that to, play solid pattern play, which makes you a great player. Thank you, Kevin. I really do appreciate the compliment. But I attribute a lot of that to what it is I do on the live stream, right? I get to see a lot of great players play a lot of great pool. right? And I'm certainly not always right on my commentary and what I think they're going to do, because I'm trying to guess what they're going to do and squeeze in there a little bit of what I might do. But I'm not there. I'm not present. I'm not at the table. I'm not in the same mindset. And I don't get to see all those funny little angles that they get to see 100%. But I really do appreciate the compliment.
Let's see what Emily does here.
Ball in
There's
hand
a lot
again.
of choices.
Yeah,
A lot of choices.
that ball is deep.
Yeah, so that's a tricky thing. Do you want to play the 4 on the side? The other side pocket comes into play for a scratch.
Mm-hmm. See, and this is that.
No.
She got away with it. She's okay. But if I
don't
like the
know.
rail
I don't
first
know.
on that shot.
See, I think Emily's gonna have to do something with this. Maybe like stun follow with some left and go around that. Yeah. See, she played it straight follow.
Gets a little bit of a jelly rub.
Yeah.
There's worse things that could happen when you come into contact with the ball you're trying to get to. And Mark, you're welcome. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Jamie, am I playing in this? I was going
Well,
to.
He's not playing in this.
Not the ladies'
because
side.
he's not a woman.
No. I was gonna play in the 8 ball, but
That was a
I
nice
made a
shot by Emily, by the way.
yes, indeed. I made a commitment on the live stream to commentate throughout the entire Ladies Pro event. So I'm going to stick with that commitment.
Kevin doesn't want to talk about you anymore.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin.
A little long, but
Yeah, she'll be all right.
should be all right. Should be.
Nice little punch draw. Don't have to do a lot.
Honestly, with the side pocket there, I think I just stop it.
Yeah, just enough draw.
See, that's
that
where
was a little too much.
But this is okay.
Yeah, she did
because you're
all right.
not bridging on that little black part.
No.
And that's what makes it weird and uncomfortable.
But you're still shooting out of the pocket.
Yeah, but that's sometimes okay because now you can actually hit center ball.
Yes, true enough. Yeah.
I'm smart. I know things.
Of course. You can't be in the top 32 of the WPBA and not know things.
I didn't know anything when I was playing Lena because it all left my brain.
That's just temporary, though.
I literally looked down at the table at one point and I just saw balls. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
That was a great shot. Great run out. Tie
Hey.
game.
No troubles at
I
all,
called
Kevin.
it hill.
That's my line. How's Ryan Epp doing? Ryan Epp is in the hospital again, unfortunately.
We have another tie game on this other table. Kim Newsom, June Myers, 6-6. And it looks like table 8 is finished.
And I would have to say, body
They're
language-wise,
going to announce the winner right now.
I think Denise Belanger, unfortunately, came up short.
Congratulations to our winner on table number 8, Virginia Slim, Gail Eaton with a victory over Denise Belanger. Getting better, right, Denise? All right.
Congratulations, Gail. I have to say, Gail's a friend of mine, so yay, Gail.
Lena also played lights out. You just ran into her at a bad time.
Wow.
Yes.
She played almost lights out. She
She
did
played
make a
pretty
few
good.
errors that I should have capitalized on, and normally I would have. I was not having a good set. But even if I did capitalize it, she probably still would have beaten me 9-5 or 9-6. So Lena's a tough cookie. She's one of the best for a reason.
And I've got to interrupt everybody for Mr. Kevin on YouTube. My good man, I'm going to give you first, last, and only warning. Any more comments like that, you get to be the ban button, and we'll see you later. You can take those comments to somebody else's stream. Not appropriate on mine. I won't tolerate it, nor will I stand it. And it's too bad that folks like yourself come on and ruin a good thing.
Well, his name is Kevin Pooh.
Yeah, that tells you a little something, something, doesn't it?
Hey, look who's watching. Mr. Dean himself, director of the WPBA. Hi, Dean.
The heck did Kevin say? Not something I'm really going to. See you later, Kevin.
He said poo-poo stuff.
Yeah. Report. See ya.
I don't think she can see the 2 ball.
And for everybody else that is tuning in on YouTube, very simple. If you want to get rid of his comments, just block him out.
Yeah, look, people, nobody's telling you not to think a certain way or not make a comment to yourself.
Yeah. But I think I was successful in taking him out.
Okay, so we have a scratch here. Emily's going to get ball in hand.
Sorry about that, everybody.
And can we just stress how huge this rack is? Because this gets to the hill first.
James not saying they need a shot clock, but if they did, how much time do they have?
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Now here's a question. Do you try and run out? You have a cluster of balls here.
2 to
You can play a
3,
lock-up
3,
safety
4,
here
5.
and then
I think I try to run out from here.
the 5 to the 6 is funny.
5 to the 6 is a little bit tricky. But really, you could come down 3 rails into this bottom,
You know
and
what?
you're
No.
home free.
I think I would have played safe behind the 6 ball, bumped it a little bit.
Well, Kevin is allowed to be drunk or hungover or whatever he wants from New Year's Eve, but I don't think that quite gives him the rights to come on and say what he is attempting to say. So, if you're tired of him, guys, there's 246 people watching on YouTube. He's one of them. I've reported him, and if you're tired of him, just block him. It'll take all his comments
he
out.
wants attention, and I
Of
think we should
course.
stop giving it to him.
I agree. Time to be done.
So Emily misses 3 ball, but got away with it. This is a tough leave. We can try and bank it. Safeties don't look too great. Oh,
Not bad. More of a containing type of safety.
Yeah.
You can't put lockup containing safeties.
I don't think there was a lock-up safety
No.
from that position.
Do you take the bank on?
Do I? No. Does Emily? I don't know.
Right. Emily tends
she
to like
banks-
to
she
kick
banks
the
very
door
well.
down. Yeah, for sure. She likes to kick the door down on a match.
And
She
part
could
of the
play the
reason I
carom
don't
too.
bank as much is because it's not one of my strong suits.
You could play the carom.
You could.
Cue ball off the 3 to make the 8. Or play the 3-way. Why not?
Okay, no comments, please.
Oh, gosh.
Now, I don't know what she's going to do because this 4 ball has no pocket. And can she thin the 4 ball and go off the bottom rail and behind the 6-7?
Does the 4 pass the 5?
No, I don't believe it does. I
And
think
even if it does, your cue ball's traveling the wrong way.
Wrong way.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that works.
That does work. Nice little. Yeah. Can she see it though? Can she
I think
chip?
she can see it.
Thanks, Hassan. Muchly appreciated. How old is Sakamoto? Not my story to tell. I've learned my lesson trying to give away the ladies' ages,
Don't you know you're not supposed to ask a lady her age?
right?
And now
I
you're trying to get me to do it? No.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
I'm not about to go and do that. But
Window.
she is,
Window.
yes, she is a top player in Calgary.
The only number you need to know is her Fargo.
That's right. 759? Nope, nope, whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
7, whoa. Why am I got 7 in my brain? 5?
Yeah.
79?
Yeah. Switch those.
Yeah, right? I got my merbs a little mixed,
Okay.
wixed.
I can't tell. Can she see it?
She can see it.
Can she make it?
I think she can make it. So much for equal rights.
Turtle. Turtle Tea Reptile. My name is Ashley Burrows. Guest commentator extraordinaire.
Indeed. Hailing from New
She
York
made it.
City.
She made it?
She did make it, and she's sitting good.
I
She
don't
might
know
have
about that.
might have a little angle.
It's got a tiny little bit angle, but I mean, you gotta hit this so pure.
Oh yeah. You gotta hit this good. So is she looking at the slow roll 5 ball? Roll up for the 6 to the left side pocket. Tricky, tricky little shot. It has been a minute, Turtle, since you've joined us on the live stream. Welcome back. Oh, did she try to play safe?
That's not a good save.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Thank you,
Ashley
Royce.
is an awesome commentator. She kind of fits in.
Madison, can't wait to see you. Do what you can. Get on the tour. That's the right move. Dead straight in the top left-hand corner.
I'm a guy was just wondering because she seems to be an experienced player. She is. She's a very experienced player. She's been
Ooh.
playing Tony. Been playing the game for a long time, but I've known Tony for a while. Oh my goodness. But again, gets away with it. So I've known Tony for a while, and she has not been playing as much as what she used to, but she is a top female player in Calgary for sure. Hey, Clinton. Welcome
Honestly,
back.
from what I've seen, she's a top player in North America. She belongs with us.
Yep. Well, and I think we've seen everybody's safeties off. It's like
Yeah.
Ashley said, Ashley got to play on this table, so these rails are a little more lively, and the tables are a little bit quick.
Maybe I can commentate some Strickland games. That would be fun.
Maybe what? Maybe she can be a New York commentator.
Well,
Get some Strickland games.
I have commentated with Upstate Al, who does some stuff out our way.
Yes. I was Which event was he doing? Was it Turning Stone?
I think
It
so,
is
yeah.
Turning Stone, yeah. So I was messaging him and saying that Ben and I might come out for the next Turning Stone and play in that. And if we do, give him some help on the mic while we're there.
I think Emily's playing pretty well. I think they're both making mistakes. And you know what? 7-7. Big tournament. TV table.
Mm-hmm. Spectators.
Weird cloth, weird cushions.
Well, there's pressure on both ladies. Obviously, great shot. Obviously, Emily
this-
Duddy is a very well-known female player. Tony is well known in Calgary, not so much outside of Calgary, but she's on the verge of
Hi, Autumn Duncan.
taking a match from Emily Duddy, which has some implied pressure. When you're done the tour, CSL should hire you. Nice. There's some good compliments.
This will be what I do when I retire. I think this is the right choice.
It is the right choice.
Uh-oh.
Look out. Oh, did
what
she
a-
get lucky
what
back?
a roll. That is a huge roll.
I think Emily can see it.
She can see it. Yeah. I just looked. She can see it.
Mark,
Yeah, I think she can see it.
Mark's asking, what cues do each of you shoot with?
Each of who?
I think each of us. Well, I shoot with a Jacoby, playing cue with a Jacoby Black.
That's good shape. Don't have to do too much. Just put it back where it is. It's
Mhm.
going to shift down table a little bit, but
Good
just
little
draw it back a
stand-up.
few inches and... No, she's going forward. Stop, stop. Stop or go. Make a decision. I think she's
She's
straight
okay.
in.
Yeah, she's
Just concentrate,
much perfect.
focus, and just stroke it.
James, what happened to that TV show she was on? Which one?
Which one?
She just finished In a Man's World, so that aired.
No.
So
Emily Duddy gets to the hill first.
took the words right out of my mouth. Is Jeanette Lee still playing? Not as much. She's more concentrating on, she's one of the league operators for the APA.
I think you might see her. We'll see.
I hope so.
But yeah, I think Jeanette will be back.
I hope so.
You
Sorry,
can never
just-
get away from pool. Once you fall in love with it, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship, really.
Like golf.
Kind of like golf. Because it's that one shot golf. Gets you hooked and back
Yeah.
again.
Absolutely. This is a touchy shot.
Can you practice during a match? You can. Oh. Oh, this isn't a match. Tony must have taken a break.
Oh my god. Well, everybody was saying how good we were at commentating.
Well, here, let's give you the behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to put on an event such as this. Firstly, to the three ladies involved, Bev Ashton, Joanne Ashton, and Autumn Birdsong, have put in a massive amount of time and effort to put this event on, and they have done a phenomenal job. These are all the companies that are involved, sponsors of the event in one way or another. please take a moment, guys. Go through the list if you recognize any of them. Go onto their social media pages. Give them a shout out. Let them know you appreciate the support in them supporting the sport that we love.
Hey, if you don't even recognize them, you see a
Even
name
do
that
it
sounds
anyway,
interesting.
right?
Go check it out. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
find something that you like.
For sure.
Robin Parker, are you laughing at me?
So Emily keeping herself in stroke.
I think that's a smart move.
I do too.
Especially use this time to make sure you're locked in
Mm-hmm.
when your opponent comes back.
Are the brackets posted online? They are. They are available on CompuSport. Now, it's CompuSport for the Ladies Pro event. If you're looking for the open event, I keep calling it an amateur event, but it is an open event. You've got the likes of Stephen Halem, Joe Spence, Simon Pickering, Carlos Barbosa, Rob Phillips, Ben Francis. There are some monster players in that open event. The open event is not on CompuSport, it is on Challenge.
Jay, yes, you are allowed to practice when your opponent is on break. And we are being watched by Miss Beverly Ashton. Hi, Bev.
Smoke break? Nope.
I don't know.
Tony is not
I don't
a
know
smoker.
if Tony's a smoker. It's bad for you. You shouldn't be smoking.
I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
I'm a weather checker.
Me too.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, do as I say, not as I do.
That's right. And if you don't like what I'm saying, stop listening while I'm talking.
I would have said something different.
You know, you fit in so well here, Ashley.
I'm a goofball.
When we, well, if the shoe fits on this side, I'll wear the same shoe. If ever we go down to New York City to do a stream, I'm going to hit you up. Say, come and do some commentating.
James,
is.
yeah, she's probably taking a break.
And you know what?
and it's a
really,
good move.
Yeah, I really don't mind Tony taking her break here. She's down one game. Emily's on the hill. And you want to go outside. You want to kind of take that time just to refocus your mind, come back in and get the job done. Do
Well,
what
here's
you
the
need
thing.
to do.
It's 7-8. Emily Duddy's on the hill. So that means, obviously, math. Tony needs to win 2 racks. That means no matter what, Emily's going to have a chance to break and run out. So the next rack is huge.
Massive.
Hi, Vanessa.
Vanessa
Miss you.
Hood. Thanks for tuning in again. An avid Q Sports Live watcher.
It's probably freezing outside, but I'm not outside. Jason Klatt or Alex Pagalian. Where's Alex from? I've seen him a few times in New York. He's a funny guy.
He's a
He's
blast.
so funny.
Yeah. Him and Roberto Gomez are the same type of character.
He's a goofball.
He is, yeah. Do you guys see much of Jason Klatt or Alex Pagulayan up here? Not so much up in Canada. There's not really
I
a
see
lot
them
of,
in New York all the time.
Yeah, they're more down in the U.S. where all the events are with money added. There's really not a lot
Alright,
going
here
on
we
for
go.
pros here. Not in Canada. That's why you see them more down in the
Breaking
States.
for the set.
And she's been crushing it. Makes a ball. Squats the cue ball. She's got a shot at the one.
Does
Passes,
she?
I think it'll pass that too. Maybe.
That's tight.
It is tight.
You know those Pokeball places, right?
Mhm.
Pokeball, right? Alex calls them Pokemon. So he says, I'm going to go eat some Pokemon now.
Wow. Yes, Alex is from Toronto.
Alex is awesome.
Although you don't say Toronto. That's a very Western Canadian thing to say. It's Tirana.
Tirana?
Tirana.
Source.
Yeah. Tirana. It's like saying New York.
It's, yeah,
New York City.
New York.
Yeah, there you go.
Water.
Yes.
Coffee.
Yes.
And we're spoiled in New York. A lot of the top pros make their way through New York quite often. You know, Mika's there almost all the time. Darren comes to visit every once in a while. Darren Appleton. Jason Klatt.
Mm-hmm.
Alex. Busto was there a few months back. Obviously, Tony Robles lives there. Torsten Homan is in New York all the time.
Toasty.
So we are very spoiled. New York is like the mecca of pool. Well,
Same
outside,
as,
outside the Philippines.
Yes. And that is likened to Calgary in Canada, as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'll be honest. I lived in Toronto for a little bit of time.
Can she see the edge of this?
I think she can see the hit. I don't know if she can see the make. But even if she makes it, you're letting the cue ball loose and the two ball's
The
tied.
two ball doesn't go anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Ooh, Does it squeak out?
I think it did.
It'll be tight.
No, I think she can see the side of it.
It's John Mora from up there. John Mora originally from Tirana.
Again,
Again.
I see him in New York.
Yes. John is also a Q Sports Live sponsored player. Look out for.
That was
And
too close for comfort.
Jason Klatt, I believe, is originally from Winnipeg. Winterpeg, Manitoba.
I don't see the benefit of making this. I think you play the one ball off the long rail, put it down on the bottom rail around the 7, and send the cue ball anywhere back down table.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's some comments going,
Ooh,
did she get...
that's nice.
Wow, what a touch.
And they are frozen, folks.
Mm-hmm. Now
I
that
know
the...
you can't see it from the angle that you're looking at, but I can see it right here. Maybe you could fit a hair in between them.
Wow. That
So
was
that-
a really well executed shot. But even at that, even if you miss here, now here's where the 3-ball rule comes into play. Because even if Tony
She's got to spin
hits
this.
this, yeah, and makes it, there's no shot on the
Mhm.
2. So I think, oh my gosh,
Now,
how do you hit that ball and it not go in?
if Emily hits this right, she can break up that 2-5.
She can.
She can develop it now.
Wow.
Where and how it develops, I think that's a
Yes.
touchy thing.
Yeah,
But
it's- do you want to try to kick the door down on a 8-7 match? So,
do you see a safety though?
I don't.
Oh, Emily's getting fancy.
Look out. Ooh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
So a couple of options. She can chip off the top side, leave the 5-2 lined up on that side
I
rail,
think
send the
that's
cue
what
ball
you
up
have
top.
to do.
Yep.
There's not much you can do with the cue ball when it's up against the rail.
Oh, well, you could Emily Duddy this and fire the bank.
You'd have to shorten it a great deal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she missed the kick on the, or kiss on the 5-ball.
Hey, I'll take that
It
lead.
still works, yeah, man.
On the
Long-
hill. Ton of
Definitely.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave the distance in between. Selkirk, Manitoba, that's right. Thank you. But there were a lot of comments that we missed at the start of the rack that this was an illegal break. She made one ball, but only one crossed the head string.
You
But
know,
nobody caught it.
honestly, that's something that even we have trouble keeping an eye out for sometimes. I mean, you can break somewhat soft, and have a legal break. And sometimes you can whack the crap out of the rack. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. So
Oh, nice stroke.
yeah, that's about all you could do with it.
Mm-hmm. Take what the table gives you.
No, she's got to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think if she just pockets this 3-ball natural, it should take her up and around, and she should have a shot on the 4.
If you catch it the wrong way, you're going to send that cue ball behind the 4-ball. Or that's the thin side, catching it wrong. Are they racking the 9-ball on the spot?
No, 1 ball is on the spot. 2 ball in the back. Now this is interesting. I can't tell if the 3-ball is straight in. If it's straight in,
I think she's got some angle.
yeah, but do you want angle?
I don't mind it. I don't mind the draw off the bottom rail back. Nice little touch draw.
See, this is exactly why I was worried about that.
I think she's good. I just looked. I looked live. I think she's good.
'Cause
We
you
want to
almost-
see hill.
You almost have to risk it. Because you can't have the angle on the 4-ball, because then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to go back and forth with the 5.
Yep.
Or do something crazy.
Yes.
And that stopped, I think, barely.
Yeah, like it's...
And you don't want to be straight in the 5 here. You want to have a little bit of angle so you can... I don't know why she did that.
It worked.
It worked.
She got a little lucky there, but it worked.
Hill match on table number 1 between June Myers and Kim Newsom.
I don't know if you folks heard in the background, Kim Newsom and June Myers are double hill. So I think she just floats this in, comes to the middle of the table. She hit it hard. She has a problem. She's going to have to stroke this. She needs to come off the left side rail and back out, or try and fit it in that narrow space between the 7 and the left corner pocket. Yeah,
Mhm.
just like that.
Perfect. Y'all, somebody get these idiots off the stream. That's not even worth at all a warning or anything. Thanks for coming.
Robin. Robin's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, she's probably just trying to make a joke.
Oh. Wow.
She got away with it. And she hit that
Unless-
5-ball way too hard. But she made a get out of jail shot on that 6-ball. And as long as she makes this, it'll be double hill.
Hill, hill. I think somebody called that at 3-3.
I don't know who did that.
I think she was talking about some of the guys making comments. Which guys?
Probably. All right, this one's for all the marbles.
Very nicely done. Hill, hill match.
Now, here's a question for you. Hill, hill.
Mm-hmm.
You whack the balls, like,
Absolutely. At
and
hill,
risk
hill.
losing control and scratching?
No, I still want a controlled break, but I'm not going to lighten up on it.
I might lighten up 5%. Not a ton, but I might make sure I squat it in the middle and sacrifice some momentum.
If I'm going to go hill...
Because the worst thing you want to do is scratch on the break and have the other
I
person run out on
agree.
you.
Yeah. I
That's-
still want a
that's gonna
nice,
haunt you.
controlled, powerful break, but I'm going to try to kick the door down on the match right here. I don't want to give my opponent any chance, any shot, any nothing.
Great shot. Got a little love from the 9 ball there. And I think that 3 goes in between the 5 and 6.
I think so too. 3 to the 4, fairly routine. 4 to 5, 5
Which
to
side
6.
of the 3 ball do you want to be on?
Which side of the 4?
Do you want to come to the bottom rail off the 3? Assuming that she makes the 2.
I kind of want to be right where she's at on that 3.
And come off the right
Yeah.
and back out for the 4 in
Yeah.
the side pocket.
Either back out or I can leave myself angle here.
Mm-mm.
I think she's on the wrong angle.
This is tough. This is tough. She needs to really make a great shot here. Four ball's in a spot where if the cue ball ends up in the wrong spot, it can be a scratch either way.
Mm-hmm. This could be potentially game and match
Could
winning
be.
shot.
Do you play safe?
Mm-mm. Look out, 8 ball.
You gotta
No
get the
choice
jump
here.
cue out
Yeah,
you have
you're
to.
going airtime. She rushed that jump shot. She got set up into it and then rushed the stroke.
That's not a good feeling to have.
No. Giving up ball in hand, nothing tied up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I don't draw this. I don't care how close the 4 ball is to that side pocket. I go the other way. Mm-hmm.
Does the 6 go by the 9 to the left? Just thinking about if she does get
I think it
too
does.
far. Whoops. I don't think she's going to go too far, but if she does that 6 go by the 9?
We need to be on the right side of the 5 ball. And that's not the right side.
I think she's okay.
You need to draw this.
Yep. And this, that's a touchy little angle, unless.
Being further down table is better in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why she's skinning up. This is a touchy shot.
As if, well, this is her potential match-winning shot.
I mean, it's not a hard shot. She should make it. Why did she do that?
Oh my goodness, that is so flirtatious. So flirtatious.
Why don't you just stroke that withdrawal and come off the side rail?
Mm-hmm. Does the 7 go by the 8? I don't think it does.
No, I don't think it does.
Oh, wow.
So that means she needs to do some work here.
Do you
Well, hey.
overshoot this and go shoot the gap
Well,
with the cue ball?
You know, the tangent line goes pretty close into the 7. You could try and move it.
Mm-hmm. Try and play into the
Just
backside and push it up table.
stun off the 6.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, this is a problem. And she's on the rail. Now the back bank into the side pocket is an issue. Because theoretically you would go through rails, right? But you can't put right on it because you're on the top hemisphere of the ball and you'll end up squirting the cue ball.
Yep.
You could play safe off the left side of the 7 ball and send the cue ball down opposite end of the table as the 7 ball, but then you leave the 7 ball by the 9 ball, and anything can happen when you do that.
Oh, but she played it. She played it good. This is going to be a touchy little safety here
let me
from
tell ya,
Emily.
I would not want to be in Emily's shoes right now. I do not want to
Cue
be
ball's
looking down at this shot.
Tight to the rail. There's distance. Tight little shot.
Can I push?
Yeah, right. Can we mulligan? Is that allowed? Wow. What a match. What a treat, though. Right? Hill, down to the last 3 balls.
All right. I think what I would do is
I'm just going to bump.
try and sit in that 7 ball off the bottom rail perpendicular and just straight up to the other side.
I think I'm going to try to push the 7 to the 8. I'm going to chip off left side of the 7. Try and push the 7 ball up to the 8 ball. It's a pressure shot either way.
I mean, you could slow roll this.
You're taking the risk of lining up that 7-9, though.
No, put the cue ball in between, put the 9 ball in between the...
Wow.
Look,
That would be
no option
touchy.
here is something I would want to take.
Yeah, there's really not a good one. It's tough no matter what.
She could send the... All right. Maybe she could send the 7 ball into the 9 ball. That way she can stop the 7 ball right there and then send the cue ball back up table. I think that is the best bet.
Alex Pegulayan kick. He's famous for that. Kicking off the end rail and
No.
hit and stick.
Hit the 7 ball into the 9 ball. That way the 7 ball stops there.
Yes. She dug down, tried to go for it. Does she get away with it? Does she?
No.
7's tracking.
That
Wow.
sucks. A lot of different things could have happened right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like for a second she was going to get away with it in that last second
Yeah.
hit.
That collision between the 7 and 8. Wow. What
Hey,
a
it's not over yet.
match. No, not with the amount of pressure that's on Tony
There's
right
like-
now.
There's like 500 pounds of pressure on each of these ladies
Oh.
right now.
Yeah, not to mention over the,
The easiest shots,
yeah,
easiest position is all of a sudden
and between Facebook and YouTube,
something
over
you'd rather not.
700 people watching right now. Get off the rail.
Uh-oh, she's in trouble.
She is in trouble. She is straight and on the rail.
No, I think she's got a tiny bit of angle. But she needs to stroke this.
Oh, yeah, she's going to have to break stroke this. I gotta say, come on, Tony. Yeah.
No
Does she
way.
get away?
No. Oh my goodness. Almost scratched too. That's crazy. This is crazy.
Wow.
Because I don't like this shot either.
I think
'Cause
Emily
you-
just smooth strokes this into the side pocket off that
yeah,
top
but
rail
you
and
don't want
back.
to put too much follow on it, because then you bring in the corner, both corner pockets
do.
into the equation.
You do. But this is for the match.
And I have to say,
You've got nowhere else to
I'm
go.
rooting for Emily.
I know. I was rooting for Tony. She's a Q Sports Live sponsored players. I'm sorry.
And
I usually don't play at favorite, but I
Well-
gotta go for my girl Tony.
I gotta go for my girl Emily.
And Emily, when you go back and watch this, it's not that I'm rooting against you.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. No.
Liar.
Congratulations to June Myers on table 1, surviving the hill battle against Kim Newsom. Both players will be back tomorrow morning.
And for those of you who stayed up to watch with us, you're getting your money's worth, so to speak.
No doubt, right?
I mean, it's free, so.
You're. Oh, look at this
Oh,
shot.
slow down, slow down, slow
Look
down.
at this shot.
It's gonna bounce.
Oh, wow. Never a dull moment.
Dead bank.
Never a
It's a
dull
dead bank.
moment.
Does she stretch? She needs. I think it's too far. She's gonna need the bridge.
What's going
But
on,
no,
Charles?
Emily's left-handed. She might be able to reach this.
If she's left-handed, this is.
She does that leg up
Wow.
on the table thing.
She does. I don't think she needs to. Oh
No, she
no,
doesn't. She's left-handed. Dead
she's
bank.
dead banking
Dead
it.
bank.
For the win.
No, totally missed it.
Side pocket, and it's gonna sit absolute dead perfect.
That's horrible.
What
I mean, at
a
that point,
match! Back and forth and back and forth. What a match!
I mean, she hit the 8-ball well, and it's a little bad luck to be left with that shot. And what are you gonna do? Play safe?
No. Wow, Tony Sakamoto.
Great match. Great match.
What a match!
What a match.
And you know, down to the end, could have gone either way.
Fans, we hate to entertain you and
I mean, at that point, what are you going to do? Play containing
No.
safety and,
No,
and
no.
put the cue ball and the 9-ball opposite each other?
No,
At
because
this level, especially a short bank like that,
Yeah.
you might as well give it up.
absolutely, I totally agree with what Emily tried to do.
Yeah, I think
Kick
at that
the door
point,
down, take the match. Win, lose,
Yeah.
or draw, you're going to go out swinging. And I respect that.
yeah.
Wow, what a match, guys. Over 700 people still sitting up with us. I really appreciate you tuning in here. Ashley, it has been awesome
Thank you
having
for having
you
me.
on. Hopefully not the last time this weekend.
We will see. Hopefully, I won't have time. Hopefully, I'll be playing.
That is the first hope for certain. So, guys, we are done for the evening. I'm going to put this up one more time real quick. All of the sponsors for this event. Pick a name, check them out on their social media pages, hit them up, let them know you appreciate their efforts. And I will also give you one more.
Yeah, Robin, I think we figured that out after.
Yes.
So
I will unblock
Yes.
after. I will also give you one last look at the Viewer Advantage shopping spree, $700 Canadian, any way you'd like to spend it between any of our sponsors here on Q Sports Live. $20 gets you in to win, qsportslive@gmail.com if you are in Canada. If you're outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with how you can get in it to win it. We will do that draw live Sunday evening at the conclusion of the Ashton Twins Classic 2020. Ashley Burrows, thank you very much for sitting in with me again.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure.
So, guys, that's it for us. We are back tomorrow at noon o'clock, I believe.
Stupid.
Noon o'clock it is.
Tune in for
We
your
will
local
be here.
dork.
That's right. Hey, you know it. I'm here. I'm here to support it. On behalf of myself, Ashley Burrows, the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. We will see you back here tomorrow, 12 noonish.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.